Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. So the clips that you just saw were actually from yesterday evening. We got word that it was supposed to rain pretty hard overnight. And so what I wanted to do, I had all these gorgeous flowers in my cut flower garden, and I didn't want them to get kind of bogged down from the rain and all the petals falling off. So I thought I would run out there and harvest as many flowers as I could. And then my plan for today is to make mini bouquets and give them to my neighbors. So I did this last year with my cut flower garden and I loved it. It was so fun just to leave little surprises by everybody's door. And of course, everybody knew who they came from. But I really enjoy it. And I have a call out to all my friends to give me their old jars, and even my neighbors give me their old jars. Just so with all my flowers, I can just make little cut flower bouquets, you know, and it's nothing big, it's nothing special. You know, I just like doing it. It's just really fun. So we had a wonderful rain last night. I slept with my window opened and listened to it. It's probably the second or third rain we've had all year. So we need it. It is so dry here. You know, we're definitely going to be in a drought year. So it's just really nice to get some rain, and I'm totally enjoying this day. It's kind of been on and off with the rain a little bit. You'll see it's totally wet around me. And I tried to film this a little bit earlier, and right when I pressed record, the rain started. So I had to run inside and wait for it to stop again. So I might have to do that again. So anyway, what I wanted to show you guys is how I put together just my little tiny bouquets, you know, that I just give out. I really love doing this. And bonus, I left these jars out right before the rainstorm, so there is some rainwater in the jars, and I think the plants will really like that. So that's great. So I'm going to try and get 5 bouquets out of this. I think I should definitely be able to do that because there's a lot of gorgeous flowers here. I have some bridal pink snapdragons. I have some pink anemones, and some pink ranunculus, purple ranunculus, white ranunculus, some random orange and yellow ranunculus that I don't know where those came from. Some bachelor buttons. This is the Florist Blue Boy. And then what else do I have here? Oh, and then I have some sweet peas in here somewhere as well. Yeah, so these are going to be like my focal and supporting flowers. And then I went, you know, just around here where I have tons of honeysuckle that I need to trim anyway, and I just got some greens for my filler. So that's going to be my plan. This water, I already put some flower food in this water. It's about a packet for every ½ liter. So this has 1.5 liters of water. So I put 3 packets in here, and I'll link the packets of flower food that I use down below. Okay, so let me just fill up these jars. So they're ready to go. Okay, so when I do little jars like this, I like to start with the focal flower, whereas when you saw me do my big bouquet for my friend, I started with the fillers for that one. But this one, just to make sure that I have enough of the focals in each of the jars, I'm going to start with that. And the one that's catching my eye is this bridal pink snapdragon. It's so beautiful. I don't know if you guys have ever grown it before, but it's just an absolute gorgeous color. So I'm going to start with this one. And all I do is I just try and kind of measure it to see where I think I need to cut. Make a quick cut, and you want to make sure that there's no leaves in the water because that will cause the water to go like moldy or bad too quickly. So you just want to strip all the leaves at the bottom, and then you can just put it down. And I think that that's even still a little too tall. Okay, so there's that one. And then let me do this one. So for my snapdragons, I only pinched half of them, and that was recommended to me by Lisa Mason-Ziegler, who does the cool flower method. And I really like that because I have some early snapdragons that I can use now, but then I also have some that I did pinch that will come later, so they'll start blooming later. So it's just a really nice way to you know, kind of extend your harvesting period. Okay, I think I'm going to grab some of my ranunculus now. Look at that. So this one's short, but I have a short, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, perfect. And then do two pink ones. I have a bucket down here that I'm just going to put my scraps in. Okay, I have another pink ranunculus here. Pretty. So these aren't so much focal. These are kind of supporting, but I think if you do enough of them kind of in one group, they can be your focal flower. I say that like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I literally just do what I think is beautiful. I would love to learn more about flower arranging, like the actual ins and outs of it. You know, I just have to work on it. Okay, and then I have some black and white anemones, really pretty, and they haven't even opened up yet. So that's kind of nice. It's always good when you harvest your flowers not to harvest them too late, like before, like once things have already opened up, because then the vase life won't be too long. So I'm just, you know, I just love seeing them in my cut flower garden. So it's hard for me to harvest them when I should, basically. I like seeing them in there. Okay, and you can see I'm kind of just going through and I'm just kind of evening out my harvest, spreading it out evenly as to what I have. And usually it always ends up pretty nice. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? I feel like I'm kind of rushing because I feel like it's getting dark. Like it's gonna start raining again. It said it wasn't supposed to, but you know, you can't really trust the weather forecast on days like this. Last year at the end of the year, my girls and I, we did this, but we used rubber bands to put all the flowers together, and then we just set up a table out in the front of our house, and we just gave out flowers, and it was so cute. People were so surprised, you know, and they thought we were doing it for money or anything like that, and I had to say, no, 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 we're doing random acts of kindness, just take it. It was really cute. It was very sweet. It was a fun day. Okay, so you can see that one so far, that one. So like I said, they're nothing big, they're nothing special, but they're beautiful and they're sweet and they're a fun surprise to give to somebody that's not expecting them. And sometimes this might be all somebody needs, you know, having a bad day or something. Okay, and I gotta leave room for filler. Can't forget about that. Okay, so all I have left to do is fill these bouquets with filler, the leaves, and I'm just using honeysuckle, and all I do is I strip off the leaves on the bottom and then put them in. And I like it. I love it when it has that little curl because I think it just gives so much movement to the arrangements. And I needed to trim this honeysuckle anyway, so win-win. Win-win-win. Okay, and they are all done. You can see they're all kind of different, but all have a very similar look. You can see this one was kind of, look at that. I love it though, the cute sweet peas and the ranunculus. I just love it. This one has the beautiful bridal pink snapdragon, another pink ranunculus, and some bachelor boy florist blue boy centuria. And then look, this one had that gorgeous anemone that's gonna open up. It's gonna be beautiful. And you can see that curly Q of the honeysuckle is just so beautiful. I love using that. And I have tons of it. This one, got the black and white. This gorgeous ranunculus. This one's beautiful. Oh my. This one, beautiful, beautiful. Some good sweet peas and some buds. And then finally this one. All right, you guys. Beautiful. I'm very happy with how they turned out. All right, so that is it for my rainy day flower arranging experience. The only thing I have left to do is get these to my neighbors' houses, and hopefully I can do that before it starts raining again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you motivation to get out there and cut those cut flowers. Don't just leave them in your garden, and make some beautiful bouquets that either you can keep or you can give them away to your neighbors and friends. So if you guys did enjoy this, please consider subscribing, and I hope you all have a chance to get into your garden today, even if it's raining.